Hey, what's up, everybody? Nate here with Nate's Dryer Vent Cleaning, your dryer vent specialist here in Brevard County. It is that time of year again, just about no matter where you live, but especially on the East Coast, super hot and humid here, versus places like Vegas where it's hot but not humid. And with humidity comes condensation. So this time of year, not only Florida, but even other dryer vent guys on the East Coast and near the East Coast get an influx of calls and reports from people saying that they notice condensation in their dryer drum, or if they happen to have a clear paneled dryer door, it might look like it's sweating because of condensation, the same stuff that you would see like on a mirror after you take a hot steamy shower. Sometimes you might even see a handful or a couple tablespoons full of water pulling up in the dryer drum. And you might even find the same thing accumulating in the hose behind the dryer. And you
Got a brand new home, only been here for a week. Already cleaned the dryer, and I need it again. House isn't even a year old.
might even see the same thing in the duct if you look for it, if you look up the duct. You're going to see after this quick explanation some videos, well actually some pictures and one video kind of showing you what I just got done saying. Now the question is, how does that happen? Now there's only two ways that water or condensation gets in a dryer vent. We've evacuated multiple gallons of water from people's dryer vents before, but that's never been from hot humid air from the working its way from the outside. That's always been due to a clog. So what happens in the case of a clog is all that hot humid air that can't properly discharge. Well, let me back up. Every load of laundry that you put in the washer, depending on the size load, from what I understand, there's anywhere from a half a gallon to a gallon and a half of water still in the clothes, which is the purpose of the dryer. The dryer produces high heat, but when you throw wet clothes in there, it produces humid air. So if that humid air cannot properly exhaust, it will condensate in the same exact way that when you take a hot steamy shower, if you don't ventilate the room, if you don't open up a door or turn on the fan, it's going to create steam. That's essentially what your dryer is creating. And if that steam can't go anywhere, it's going to condensate on the glass, the mirrors, and so on and so forth in the form of water droplets. So the reason why we might find 1 or 2 gallons of water or more in a dryer vent is because of continual usage. Despite long dryer time, there would at this point necessarily be long dryer times. So someone would either A, not care, or B, be unaware of what normal dryer times are, which, quick side note, is 20 to 40 minutes. And then they can keep using the machine, putting more and more water through that, which eventually there might be so much water it might act as an immediate blockage. And then that immediate blockage could overheat the dryer so much that it could cause part failure in the dryer, which now you need the appliance repaired. So that's number one, is water can accumulate from a blockage in a vent. Number two, in reference to the hot humid air during the summer times, if the dryer exhaust damper, the vent cover, is not equipped with a flapper or some sort of flapper system, it's called a damper, whether it's a solid flapper door, whether it's the louvers that fly open, about 3 or 4 shutters. If that's not there, then the humid air is going to work its way into the duct, down to the dryer. And if the dryer door is closed, well, now that humid air is trapped in the same exact way that it's trapped when you take a hot steamy shower and you close the door. And also, if your laundry room is air conditioned quite a bit, and if it's colder, then that hot humid air is now hitting the colder metal and is going to condensate with that temperature differential. So that's kind of the how and the why behind it. And it just means that either A, you need to put on a vent cover that is code compliant and has a damper, or B, if yours is there, it must not be properly sealing. And there's a handful of great products out there, whether your vent discharges on the wall or whether it discharges on the roof, that seal better. So that's the explanation. That's the rundown of how water and condensation happens in a dryer and dryer vent. If you're local to me, we're happy to provide some solutions for you. Again, this is Nate with Nate's Dryer Vent Cleaning. I'm out.